In the bed.
141.
Here we go for the lead. Needed a 60 to start the combination.
65.
And Barneveld on 161. It is a grand old crowd pleaser, and it's on treble 17 for the bullseye. Terrific! That is a roof raiser, and Jenkins looks like he's been kicked by a desert mule. Here's how he rounded it off.
What my old mate Earl Strickland in the World of Pool would have called a barn burner by Barney. 161 already, and just look at that. All right, our statistical friends might say early sample. Well, it's a sample. 111 plays, 104. My sample, brilliant.
78.
Yes, and Jenkins now must ride that Sunday punch from Barneveld. Takes him 2-1 up against the throw, of course. And this would just be the kind of lethal snake bite attack that Barneveld would have been envisaging early in the match.
Dave Lannon reaching already to the 4-ale bar where Dot started. Snake bite, of course, half lager, half cider. I'd say all champagne this. This ain't 4-ale darts, Davey.
No, this is darts in the swinging luxury of Las Vegas, the Mandalay Bay shimmering in the desert sun like the golden towers of Samarkand.
44.
And if the flying fish on the way to Mandalay pass that board, they'll be pinned by tungsten. These boys are red hot. They could hit star-spangled fleas flying past that board. So accurate are they.
Star-spangled fleas, another one for the Sid Waddell encyclopedia.
99.
Who wrote the book of cliche? Can read it soon. Here we go, Barney. A lovely lie. A lovely lie. 19's now.
59.
Slack shot, Dave. Yes, but Barneveld gives an opponent glimmers of hope by occasionally just seeming even too relaxed and laid back for his own good. He's a carpet slipper darter. So relaxed.
Trouble 19 in the ball. Wants the bull for another brilliant one. It's just had a 161. Lucky son.
Well, Barneveld really is showboating. I know he's not doing it deliberately, but he's given the crowd some rich entertainment here, and Jenkins just looks a little bit perplexed, and he seems to be a little jerky in his release action, Sid.
With you there. Double 8 coming in for 3-1 to the world champ. Across the board, 14 inches. Green bit! Battle pulled.
And now Jenkins has got a chance, and these are the kind of opportunities he's got to gobble up. 89 to square the match. Double 16. Super on the wire. It's just got to move in. And he does so. That is, again, superlative sharp shooting from Jenkins.
Superlative use of the lie as well there. Absolute brilliant feather kiss. An angeline kiss on the barrel. That's a blobby dart though. Very hard to get the underducker. And that's a mile away from the treble 19.
58.
Race to 13 legs this final.
Mark Dowd, another Sid Waddell original, the underducker.
140.
To say being Dave Lannon just marvelled every week with this guy slamming in 130 and 140 dart finishes everywhere from Aberdeen to County Cardiff.
60.
He was not faced by Barney Taylor, Lloyd or anybody in that tournament. Here he is. Second major final.
57.
Was in Ireland 9 months ago against Taylor. Did well there. But what a lad. Modesty writ large. Talent writ huge. Alrighty.
And there's any doubts that we wouldn't have a match here.
98.
Jenkins is blowing them away across the Sierras. We have a match on our hands, Sid.
That's right. You've never seen a bloke never try harder.
137.
Here we are, Mandalay Bay. The creme de la creme of world darts on the stage, and the creme de la creme of supporters. In Boninias in shorts here, loving it.
66.
And Jenkins here with the chance. Going into the break in the lead. Double 9. That hurt him, that miss. And so did that.
48.
Should have clicked that one in and take a break with the lead. Barney looks at the treble. Has to hit the treble. Double 16 to swipe the leg. Oh, middle of the bed! In like a rattlesnake! Venomous starts by Barney. Leads 3-2 as they have a break.
Well, welcome back to the blowtorch atmosphere of the Las Vegas Desert Classic. That's the score after the first 5 legs. Barneveld just stealing the first session with a dart against the throw against Terry Jenkins. And it is Barneveld in this second session, the first dart.
Beat John Part in the Humdinger earlier, and the stage was all about 99 average, which he is now. Then rapidly over 3 legs went to 107 average. One has to say Jenkins trailing 93 plays that 101, so has to put 15 on the averages to hold with Barney. Both had 2 180s in this so far. And Barney, the ominous thing is though, he's like a spoon and soup on roller skates.
And the one thing you don't need in Las Vegas is soup. It has been absolutely scorching here. And the darts has matched the temperatures. It's been a mega event here, Sid, when they actually saw a cloud this week.
Well, I was talking about Gazpacho, Dave, which is ice cooled. Nearly ice cooled, 180 from Barney there, trying that awkward lie. Surprisingly, maybe should have come for cover. Superb standard. Coming to the hockey then. They talk of world darts. Raymond van Barneveld, former postman, doing special D here in Las Vegas. Special darting! Fellas had been still around, he'd have probably written a song about Barney.
And Jenkins in a little bit of bother here.
58.
Just managed to leave himself a finish, but Barneveld on double 14 to open up a 2-leg advantage now, double 7. His finishing hasn't been quite as accomplished as we saw in the semi, but he's still got an open target here, but he's missed it and given Jenkins a glimmer.
160.
Here we go then, he's doing these against Priestley and Taylor and Lloyd in the Premier Dart League, but he needed the red bit to start the combination.
45.
Now double 7 for Barneveld. Not often we see him on this double. They all come alike though.
Raymond van Barneveld.
Barney wins a bit of blue water, should we say yellow sand. We're in the Las Vegas desert, 120 degrees outside. Hot air coming from the commentary box, and why not when the standards is this spiffing.
Yes, we've had a super week here. I think one of the features, Sid, has been the renaissance, the return of players like Mark Dudbridge, of Dennis Smith, of Gary Mawson, who we thought was sort of disappearing out of the limelight, but they both come roaring back in. And of course the demise of Phil Taylor. That was a surprise, but Taylor will be back. Don't date back.
In Blackpool in a couple of weeks' time, look out for Taylor coming, and look out for the brilliant Michael Van Gerwen there too, as we check out Barney's ton 40, just the snitch point there, heading the hundreds as well.
Interesting fact is here, Sid, that at this point Barneveld is checking out only at 31%. 170 there from Jenkins. It makes an interesting finish lined up for him. At this stage in the semi-final, of course, Barneveld was doing 100% checkouts. But Jenkins in with a chance of retrieving a leg here.
Well, this flow of Barney's could be stopped if he can go treble 14, double 16 for a 91 shot. That, just outside the wire.